So let's restrict our login.php page to give access only to those who has the active status of on in their database column. So opening login.php file and also functions.php file. Now in the functions.php file, I'm gonna define here a function with the name of confirming account active status. Now in this function we are going to define here a query. So I'm gonna copy this query that we made earlier and do the necessary addition. So let's copy this whole query and paste in this one. Now first we need to have this global connection, it's good. Then we are going to stack all the columns from our admin_panel, where instead of email, where we have to check our active column, where active is on. So I'm gonna pass here the value of that column. And same thing here, we don't have to change anything of this function. So I just made a little bit change here that select all the columns from a table of admin panel where the status of active is on. Then we are going to process our this login attempt function. So let's copy this function name from here, and in my login.php file, right before this function call of login attempt in the else structure, I'm gonna add here one more if, and inside this if I'm gonna pass this function of confirming account active status. Now starting of this function and the ending of this function will include right after the else of this if condition right here. So we are going to take two values, email and password, from the user. Then we are going to apply the validation. After that, in the else structure, first we are going to see that whether the status of active is on by using this function. Then if we found the status to be on, then we are going to process all of this code. Otherwise, instead of processing all of this code, we are going to add here else, and in this else we are just going to pass one failure message that account confirmation required, nothing more. Now saving this one out. Now also this functions.php file. Now let's browse this login.php file. Now you can see we got this user of Jazip and default its status is off. So let's browse this login.php file. If I give it email Jazip Akram and password, now you can see we are getting this account confirmation required pop-up because the status of our active is off. So we need to make it on by sending user an email. So finally we reached to our destination of sending email. So in the next lecture, first I'm gonna teach you how you can set your local host to send email.